sessions, the more everything feels right. It's not a paradox, it's physics, energy begets unlimited energy. No limits, no regrets. Every rep compounds the power in the tank. Every session I complete is one more gear I crank into one more level of capacity and lock. Unlimited energy, your mechanism clock. Let's go. Focus and confidence and drive become one thing. They merge into a single force. You feel it when I bring everything I have to every set, no holding back. Unlimited energy, I'm always on the track. Come on, the more I advance, the more the engine feeds itself. The further I go, the more I pull from a deeper shell of capacity I didn't know existed every mile. Unlimited energy, stretching every file. Unlimited energy, more I advance, more I grow. Unlimited energy, further than I used to go. The further forward, the stronger the current that I feel. Unlimited energy, that's the deal, that's the deal. Unlimited energy, focus, confidence, and drive. Unlimited energy, merge and come alive into one unstoppable force that nothing can contain. Unlimited energy, running through my veins. Unlimited, unlimited, unlimited energy. Unlimited, unlimited, unlimited. Let's go. Unlimited, go. Unlimited. Session 1 was hard, session 50 was harder, but by session 50 I was pulling from a farther depth of strength. In session 1 had access to unlimited energy. It builds as you pursue. Every milestone cross revealed another weight, and every peak attained was just a new base for creating the next one. The progression never ends or flattens out. Unlimited energy, that's what it's about. Let's go. My focus beats the confidence, and both of them combined with the determination to continue past the line of what was possible before something new was born. Unlimited energy through every storm. The concept of energy is not a finite pool that empties out. Come on, it's a generator powered by the route. You take the harder the route, the more it generates. Unlimited energy, that's the state. Unlimited energy, more I advance, more I grow. Unlimited energy, further than I used to go. The further forward, the stronger the current that I feel. Unlimited energy, that's the deal. Unlimited energy, focus, confidence, and drive. Unlimited energy, merging, come alive into one unstoppable force that nothing can contain. Unlimited energy, running through my veins. Unlimited, 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 unlimited energy. Unlimited, unlimited, unlimited. Let's go. Unlimited, 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 limited. I am in the state where every element is synchronized. Focus, confidence, determination, all baptized in the same fire, operating as a single thing. Unlimited, and then let's go. Here it rings. The more I push into the session, more the session pushes back. Come on, refuel with something extra with the track. Wicked of every previous time I chose to stay. Unlimited energy, powering your game. Tomorrow in the session, after that in the next. Because the unlimited is never at the tail of what's possible. The lines just past it, always there. Unlimited energy, let's go. Beat the air. Every person always loves the energy, expand with every mile. Every warrior whose capacity increase with every trial. We all discover the same truth about the ground. Unlimited energy, come on, it's a state of mind. Unlimited energy, more I advance, more I grow. Unlimited energy, further than I used to go. The further forward, the stronger the current that I feel. Unlimited energy, that's the deal. Unlimited energy. Energy. Let's go. Victory frequency. Victory frequency. I'm on it. Tuned into a frequency they can't locate. Operating on a signal they can't recreate. Every thought I generate is pointed at the wind. Victory frequency from deep within. Let's go. The mindset of the victor isn't born on race day. It's built in every session in the dark and the gray. Avoiding every morning's where the choice is still the same. Victory frequency, always on the game. Come on, think like a winner. Act like a winner, be the proof. Every rep I load today is just another roof. Being raised above the version that I was the day before. Victory frequency, always asking more. The frequency of victory is in luck, is calibration. Every morning I fine tune the mental operation. Align the thought, align the action, align the execution. Victory frequency, the only true solution. Victory frequency, lock in tune. Victory frequency, the mindset boom. Think like a winner, act like a winner, be the win. Victory frequency, from deep within. Victory frequency, every thought frequency is quieter, more precise. Victory frequency. And I paid the price. To operate on it, it costs the daily discipline, the daily thought management, the daily origin of every action from a place of what I'm building toward. Victory frequency. My only call. When every thought is pointed at the version I'm becoming. When every rep aligns with where the champion is running. The energy compounds, the session gets more real. Victory frequency. That's the deal. The alignment of the mind and body in the gym today is just a victory frequency expressing, finding its way into every rep, into every breath, into every set. Victory frequency. Yeah, best I've gotten yet. Victory frequency. Locked in tune. Victory frequency. The mindset room. Like a winner, act like a winner, beat a win. Victory frequency. From deep within. Victory frequency. Every thought aligned. Victory frequency. Championship mind. Single in the action and the body all agree. Yeah. Victory frequency. That's the only need. Victory, 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 victory. Every word I speak and every action I apply is calibrated to the outcome I'm committed to. Every frequency, yeah, through and through. The champion doesn't wait to feel like one to act. The champion acts like one and that's the pack. That gradually rewires the identity from within. Victory frequency, let's go. Begin. Every pay I load is a declaration on the dial. Yeah, I am turning to the frequency, the style. Someone who has already discounted what they are. Victory frequency, I'm raising the bar. Every person in this gym who walks in with the winner's mind. Every warrior whose thoughts and actions are aligned. We all transmitting on the same exact way. Victory frequency, yeah. Let's our champion be. Locked in tune. The mindset room. Think like a winner, act out like a winner, deal with. Victory frequency. From deep within. Victory frequency. Give it out of line. Victory frequency. Championship mind. Victory frequency. Yeah. 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 Unshakable. Confidence. Yeah. Unshakable. Go. The room shifts when I walk in. Something in the air, not arrogance, just belief that's engineered from there to here. From every session that confirmed what I suspected. Unshakable confidence, never was deflected. Opinions fly me like arrows, none of them land. The belief I built in iron is too thick to understand from outside. You'd have to feel the grind and know the weight. Unshakable confidence. I operate on a different internal frequency. The doubt can't tune in. The external voices trying to get through, losing signal on the noise. The signal in me is clean. Unshakable confidence. You know what I mean? Yeah. The confidence ain't handed, it was hammered out of steel. Every rep that proved the body capable of real performance under pressure. Every wall I walk through. Unshakable confidence. Come on, built on what's true. Unshakable confidence. No external opinion moves me. Unshakable confidence. The belief inside me proves me. Right every time I doubted and kept going anyway. Unshakable confidence. That's how I stay. Unshakable confidence. Energy shifts when I believe. Unshakable confidence. Nothing up my sleeve. Just the pure conviction of a person who has done the work. Unshakable confidence. And it never shirks. Unshakable.
Unshakable confidence.
Go. Unshakable.
Unshakable confidence.
Go. I don't need the validation, don't need the outside voice. The confidence I carry isn't noise, it's a choice made every morning when I showed up to the work. Unshakable confidence. It never lurks in doubt, it occupies the center, it takes the space. It doesn't ask permission, doesn't know its place. Is anything less than every room it enters? Unshakable confidence. That's the center. Yeah. Every opinion they delivered about my ceiling, every assessment of my limit, every dealing in my potential that they underpriced confirm one thing. Unshakable confidence. Hear me sing. The energy of someone who believes completely in themselves. Changes rooms, changes outcomes, pulls things off the shelves. A possibility that doubted placed out of reach. Unshakable confidence. Let's go. That's the speech. Unshakable confidence. No external opinion moves me. Unshakable confidence. The belief inside me never shirks. Unshakable.
Unshakable confidence.
Whoa. Unshakable.
Unshakable confidence.
Yeah, I am the person whose belief changed the temperature. Yeah. The energy in the gym shifts at the joint. On me walking in already knowing what will happen. Unshakable confidence. The chain is unclasping. Free from every limitation at the duffel and post. Come on, every chapter at the opinion close. The only opinion running my direction is the one. Unshakable confidence. That's always one. The person who believes without the proof already aired. Yeah. And acts on that belief and doesn't need the scare. Validation to continue. That person changes everything. Unshakable confidence. Let's go. Hit 'em ring. Every person who has chosen to believe past all the noise. Every warrior who's in a signal drown the outer voice. Yeah. We move differently. We operate on another level. Unshakable confidence. And the energy settles. Unshakable.
Unshakable confidence.
Unshakable.
Unshakable confidence.
Let's go. Let's go. Nobody handed me the grade, I picked it up myself. Took it off the shelf of choices, chose it over wealth. Of excuses I could've made, chose it over to stay small playing. I chose to be great, that's who I am. Yeah. Didn't wait for talent to confirm the destination. Didn't wait for the environment to give a standing ovation. Just chose the standard, chose the daily, chose the show. I chose to be great, let everybody know. Let's go. Mediocrity was always just a door I walked on by. Never opened it, never gave it comfortable or tried it. Greatness was a daily menu item, always on the list. I chose to be great, nothing was missed. Come on. They keep assigning to the ones who make it big. It's just a choice compounded, just a daily dig into the work that looks like fortune to the ones who didn't choose. I chose to be great, and I refuse to lose. I chose to be great. Greatness isn't luck. I chose to be great. It's a decision. What separates the ones who reach it from the ones who dream is choice? I chose to be great. That's my boy. I chose to be great every single day. I chose to be great. There is no other way. The daily choosing is the act up to the destination. I chose to be great. No hesitation. I chose to be great. To be great. To be great. Let's go. I chose to be great. To be great. To be great. Let's go. The great ones I and I made a choice before the win, before the record, before the title deep within. The private of the daily, they chose to stand first. I chose to be great. Quench the thirst. Yeah, not because it felt heroic, not because it was easy, because the alternative was small, was just too queasy. A feeling for someone who always sends the larger call. I chose to be great, standing tall. Come on, every rep I do today is just a choice expressed in nine. Every session is the decision that I'm still relying on to build the evidence. The choosing every day is real. I chose to be great. That's the deal. Yeah. The distance between the great and everyone who almost was. Just one daily choice repeated. That's the only cause of every gap and outcome. Just the choosing done consistently. I chose to be great. Come on, persistently. I chose to be great. Greatness isn't luck. I chose to be great. It's a decision. What separates the ones who reach it from the ones who dream is choice? I chose to be great. That's my voice. I chose to be great every single day. I chose to be great. There is no other way. Daily choosing is the act that builds the destination. I chose to be great. No hesitation. I chose to be great. To be great. To be great. Let's go. I chose to be great. Let's go. I am not with by accident, not engraved by design. Every morning that I chose the work was laying down the line of what this body, what this mind, what this life will become. I chose to be great. Let's go. The choice was the song. But every unremarkable decision made them private. Could come on the trust and load the bar. The trust to drive it past the easy, past the dulling up, past the settling. I chose to be great. Yeah, never peddling the comfort when never living at the ordinary. Every day the trust was made in every day contrary. They walk up been easier, but not the only secret. I chose to be great. Let's go. And I repeat it. Every page knew when Logan up and made the choice to rise. Every warrior who daily stand to reach them above the prize. And every finest step we all chose the same thing first. I chose to be great. Come on, quench the thirst. I chose to be great. Greatness is love. I chose to be great. I chose to be great. Let's go. Yeah, come on. They hit me with everything. I'm still standing in the ring. Every stone they threw at me just made me everything I am today. The damage was the the strength. Unbreakable. I went the full length. Let's go through every valley, through the fire, through the years of carrying the weight that would've leveled other careers. I never broke. There's a difference, know the gap. Unbreakable. And I'm never going back to the version that was soft enough to break under the press. That version died in every session, died in every test. What replaced it was constructed from the ruins of the fall. Unbreakable. Standing through it all. The breaking was the making. Every crack became a seam of something stronger. Every nightmare was the dream. I needed to wake up harder than I was the night before. Unbreakable. That's what I was forged for. Unbreakable. Built from every fall. Unbreakable. Answered every call. What didn't destroy me became the seal I made it now. Unbreakable. And I took the vow. Unbreakable. This storm made me stronger. Unbreakable. I ain't been in it any longer. Every crack they made in me was filled with something harder. Unbreakable. I went further and farther. Unbreakable. Unbreakable. Still here. Still here. Won't break. Won't break. Unbreakable. Let's go. Every weight I couldn't move became the weight I want my with. Every limit I encountered was the story not to miss. Of someone who gave in the story of the one who did it. Unbreakable. And I was never finished. The body kept absorbing every hit and kept producing. Stronger outputs, more capacity kept introducing. New ceilings only to discover they were flawed. Unbreakable. Always asking more. Let's go. The characters that pressure builds cannot be manufactured, cannot be purchased, cannot be extracted from comfort. It requires a fire in the test. Unbreakable. I've endured the rest. Every scar on this body is a chapter of the proof. Every setback that I navigated was the roof. Being lowered and I crawled through and I came out the other side. Unbreakable. That's my pride. Unbreakable. Built from every fall. Unbreakable. Answered every call. What didn't destroy me became the steel I made it now. Unbreakable. And I took the vow. Unbreakable. The storm made me stronger. Unbreakable. I ain't been in it any longer. Every crack they made in me was filled with something hard. Unbreakable. I went further and farther. Unbreakable. Unbreakable. Still here. Still here. Won't break. Won't break. Won't break. Unbreakable. Let's go. I am the sum of every hit I took and didn't fold from. In the consequence of every battle I was told from. The upside I was losing, did in every single one. Unbreakable. Yeah. I'm never done. They tried to doubt. The body tried to circumstance. Tried the money, tried the time, tried to kill the dance. My progress and Jeffrey, they all bail short. Unbreakable. That's my report. The iron didn't build unbreakable, it just revealed it. Every session peel another layer that concealed it. The unbreakable was always there beneath the softest shell. Unbreakable. Let's go. Kill the bell. Every person who has been through something that was meant to end them. Every warrior who found out what they talk could not have been the we are all the proof that breaking doesn't mean you're broken. Unbreakable, the most important word ever spoken. Unbreakable. Built from every fall. Unbreakable. Answered every call. What didn't destroy me became the steel I made it now. Unbreakable. Yeah. Lion heart. Lion heart. What? Lion. Lion heart. Lion heart beating through the chest when the challenge arrives. That's when you discover what it really means to be alive. Not in the comfort, not the easy, not the smooth and flat. Lion heart. And I never look back. When it gets harder is when I get sharper. That's the deal. When the challenge multiplies is when I finally feel the full capacity. The thing beneath the fear. Lion heart. And it's always right here. Gritty through the session, internal, never shown. The courage isn't loud. It operates alone inside the chest when everything outside says quit. Lion heart. Refusing to submit, yeah. They test the lion, thinking pressure breaks the mane. They add the weight, the lion just gets trained. They carry heavier to move, under more to grow. Lion heart, the harder to hit, the more I know. Lion heart beats harder when challenged. Lion heart, never out of balance. The strength appears when the difficulty grows. That's the design. Lion heart, and this one's mine. Lion heart, courage when it's costly. Lion heart, running never lost me. When the easy road closes in the hard one, numbers wide. That's my only guide. Lion heart, yeah. Never breaks. Lion heart, never go. Lion heart, yeah. Never breaks. Lion heart, go. When the set gets heavy and the mind says rack it, no, that's the moment that the lion heart begins to show. Not when it's like, not when the rep feels automatic, but when carrying it forward seems dramatic. And still I carry, still I push, still I find the rep. The courage isn't big, it's just the next breath, next step. Built from every previous time I chose to stay lying hard. Day after day, they doubled up the weight to see if I would fold. They added every problem, made the session cold and difficult and heavy, and designed to break the run. Lying hard, I wasn't done. Come on, the lion doesn't shrink from what the predator sin. The lion meets the challenge and it grows around the bend. A very hard extension of the limit, it is known. Lying hard, and it's always outgrown. Lying hard beats harder with challenge. Lying hard, never out of balance. The strength appears when the difficulty grows. That's the design. Lying hard, and this one's mine. Lying hard, courage when it's costly. Lying hard, running never lost me. When the easy road closest and the hard one opens wide. Lying hard, that's my only guide. Lying hard, hard, yeah. Never breaks, never break. Lying hard, go. Lying hard, yeah. Never breaks, lying hard, go. I am the one who gets more focused when the pressure's high. The one who files another gear, another say goodbye. To the weight, to the session, to the fight in front of them. Lying hard, I'm never done with them. They put another paid on, I get just in my stance. They added to the challenge, I improve my advance. Every obstacle they engineer became my training ground. Lying hard, yeah. Last thing I found, the true strength of a lion is the measured in the calm, mismeasured in the storm, mismeasured in the palm. I run under maximum under what breaks surges down. Lying hard, that's how I earn the crown. Every person who got stronger when the challenge got severed. Every warrior whose heart beat louder when the doubt got clear. Come on, we are all the line, all the courage, all the rules. Lying hard, yeah. That's exactly what we're for. Lying hard beats harder when challenged. Lying hard, never out of balance. The strength appears when the difficulty grows. That's the design. Lying hard, and this one's mine. Lying hard, lying hard, lying hard, lying hard, lying hard, lying hard, go. Lying hard. One more. Unshakable, unshakable, and it never shake. Come on, yeah. Unshakable, yeah. Unshakable, go. The room shifts when I walk in. Something in the air, not arrogance, just belief that's engineered from there to here. From every session that confirmed what I suspected. Unshakable confidence, never once deflected. Opinions fly me like arrows, none of them land. The belief I built in iron is too thick to understand from outside. You'd have to feel the grind and know the weight. Unshakable confidence, I operate on a different internal frequency. The doubt can't tune in. The external voices trying to get through. Lose in, signal on the noise. The signal in me is clean. Unshakable confidence, you know what I mean. The confidence ain't handed, it was hammered out of steel. Every rep that proved the body capable of real performance under pressure. Every ball I walk through. Unshakable confidence, come on. The bluff on what's true. Unshakable confidence, no external opinion moves me. Unshakable confidence, the belief inside me proves me right every time. I doubted and kept going anyway. Unshakable confidence, that's how I stay. Unshakable confidence, energy shifts when I believe. Unshakable confidence, nothing up my sleeve. Nothing up my sleeve, just the pure conviction of a person who has done the work. Unshakable confidence, and it never shares. Unshakable, 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 yeah. Unshakable, go. I don't need the validation. Don't need the outside voice. The confidence I carry is a noise, it's a choice. Made every morning when I showed up to the work. Unshakable confidence, it never lurks in doubt. It occupies the center, it takes the space. It doesn't ask permission, doesn't know its place. Is anything less than every room it enters? Unshakable confidence, that's the center. Yeah. Every opinion they delivered about my ceiling. Every assessment of my limit, every dealing in my potential that they get the price confirm one thing. Unshakable confidence, hear me sing. The energy of someone who believes completely in themselves. Changes rules, changes outcomes, pulls things off the shelves. A possibility that doubt had placed out of reach. Unshakable confidence, so go. That's the speech. Unshakable confidence, no external opinion moves me. Unshakable confidence, the belief inside me proves me right every time. I doubted and kept going. Unshakable confidence.
That's how I stay. Unshakable confidence.
Energy shifts when I believe. Unshakable confidence.
Nothing up my sleeve. Nothing up my sleeve.
It's the pure conviction of a person who has done no work. Unshakable confidence.
And they never stop.
Unshakable.
Unshakable. Unshakable. Unshakable.
Unshakable.
Unshakable.
I am the person whose relief changed the temperature. The energy in the gym shift set the doctor of me walking in, already knowing what will happen. Unshakable confidence. The chain is unclasped. From every limitation that could doubt when imposed. Come on, every chapter of their opinion closed. The only opinion from my direction is the one. Unshakable confidence. That's always one.
The person who believes without the proof already is. And that's when that belief and doesn't need the scare. Validation to continue, that person changes everything.
Unshakable confidence.
Let's go, hit 'em ring. Every person who has chosen to believe past all the noise. Every warrior who's in the signal drown the other boy. Yeah, we move differently, we operate on another level.
Unshakable confidence. And the energy settles.
Unshakable.
Unshakable confidence.
Unshakable confidence.
Unshakable.
Unshakable confidence.
Unshakable confidence. Yeah. To resist. To resist. Pressure doesn't break, was built to take the weight. Everything they threw at me just made me calibrate to a higher tolerance, a thicker kind of skin built to resist. And I've always been the mind that trained in chaos, doesn't flinch and calm. The body pressed against the limit carries like a psalm, or something greater operating underneath the tired, built to resist everything desired. Tested through the sessions, tested through the years. Every storm they send me just confirm my gears. We're engineered for more than what I faced on any day. Built to resist, there is no other way. Let's go. The structure of resistance isn't built in easy times. It's built right here in iron in the rhyme. So every session that demanded more than I had ready. Built to resist. Let's go. Hold steady. Built to resist. The pressure makes me stronger. Built to resist. I've been holding longer than anything that I could test the frame I'm built from. Built to resist. That's where I come from. Built to resist. The mind was trained to hold. Built to resist. The body built to bold. Through every challenge double, through every weight increase. Built to resist. The strongest never cease. Built to resist. To resist. Stronger. Let's go. Built to resist. Go. Every time the weight increased, I found a deeper gear. Every time the challenge multiplied, it became clear that I was constructed for exactly this, the heavy. Built to resist. Already ready. The pressure doesn't know it's building what it tries to break. Every pound of force applied is just another stake. A foundation going deeper than the last one played. Built to resist. Nothing goes to waste. Every variations in the training, rhythmic in the mind. Every shift in the demand is just another find. The reserve I hadn't tapped, the strength I hadn't known. Built to resist. And it shows. Come on. The body that survived the pressure graduated to a version that requires more to feel the same. Yes, true. The resistance level rises with the frame that's been built. Built to resist. Without a hint of guilt. Built to resist. The pressure makes me stronger. Built to resist. I've been holding longer than anything they thought could test the frame I'm built from. Built to resist. That's where I come from. Built to resist. The mind was trained to hold. Built to resist. The body built to bold. Through every challenge doubled, through every weight increase. Built to resist. The strongest never cease. Built to resist. To resist. Stronger. Let's go. Built to resist. Go. I am the pressure came to break 'em the result of every pressure that arrived. The difficult became the object, kept the challenge was the drafted. Built to resist. Let's go. I was the craftsman who showed up for the labor, who accepted every load. Come on. Who chose that demo witness standard, taking the road around the challenge till we always through the weight. Built to resist. Yeah, that's my natural state. The mind and body trained together, were built for this. The mind that doesn't quit and the body built to persist. Operating as a unit, as a fortress, as a force. Built to resist. Let's go. Staying on course. Every person who got stronger when the challenge got more real. Every warrior whose capacity increased with every deal. The pressure made and we auto what resistance builds. Built to resist. Come on. The strongest, feel it fulfilled.